Yeah, you
have
gotta
to talk like this.
You gotta talk into the mic.
This seems like it's too close.
No, this is how I talk. Dude, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. This is how I talk into the mic. I'm serious.
Does this episode sound good?
It does sound good.
Should we just keep rolling? Is this the start?
I forgot how we... yeah, this is the start. Hey,
Okay,
everybody. Welcome to... I don't even know what episode this is.
I don't know.
We talk into the mic.
Mitsubishi's materials. Yeah, it's like
materials.
it's like Bane's mask is how it's the Bane's mask school of talking into a mic.
You merely
You're
found the
Batman.
darkness. I was conceived in the darkness.
I'm in the darkness.
The darkness is in me. Why is that?
Where are you, Batman?
Where are you? I feel like
Born in the darkness you were.
I used to have a good Bane voice, and I feel like I lost it. What are some of the other quotes? I need a refresher here.
We're robbing a bank.
No.
Now I'm in a football stadium.
For you.
For you.
We're crashing this
What an
plane
incredible decision.
with no survivors.
What an incredible direction to take the character. It's like this guy who's always like, the Batman, and then Tom Hardy's like, I'm going to talk like this.
You know, you just described why I like it, because Bane was like...
Well, I mean, like, legitimately, like, that's the most memorable thing about that character in that movie.
Well, I was
He
just
goes,
I really liked Bane when I was a kid. Like, he was one of my favorite Batman villains, because he was just like so fucking...
Break the Batman!
Yeah, that shit was fucking epic. And then when they turned him into like kind of like a...
I break the buck!
and they kind of like mixed the buff dude with like the mustache twirling, you know, villain. And I like a mix of like brawn and like goof, you know. It works.
I'm
like
strong, but I also have a sense of humor.
I'm a member of Mensa.
Why do bats sleep upside down, Batman?
Batman, have you renewed your Mensa membership for the year? I'll see you at the next meeting.
Bane was always doing that.
Bane.
Bane.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Bane. I'm doing pretty good.
Bane.
I watched 3,000 Years of Summer. 3,000 Years of Longing.
I thought it was 1,000 years.
It was 3,000. I thought it was 1,000 also until I looked up.
Have you been Mandela
the movie
already?
Yeah. Mandela effect. I love when people use Mandela effect for just a thing they forgot.
That's what it is, though.
I mean, that literally is just it. But I don't know. I
dude.
think it's an actual phenomenon when it's like everybody simultaneously has a similar false memory, but some people are just like,
no,
I forgot how to spell this word, and they're like, I just got Mandela affected.
It's just fueled by social media. There is
Yeah.
no. It's so stupid, dude. I hate it. It's like people that think they're pseudo-intellectual. It's like the most intellectual thing they have to talk about at like a party. It's like, have you heard about the Mandela effect?
Mandela effect?
I'm just like, shut the fuck
I don't
up,
know.
bro.
I mean, false memories are interesting, and it's interesting that a lot of people have similar ones on a couple things, but
that's not what it is. It's just people forgetting.
People, yeah.
it's not anything.
People attribute a lot more to it than just that.
It's so stupid, dude. I'm going off right now. Okay.
Well, and then there's the people who think that they've literally been transported to an alternate dimension.
They're shifting
to explain the fact that they forgot how to spell the word raccoon.
Are the teens still shifting on TikTok?
I hope they are.
Uh-oh, Kitty wants out.
I can tell shifting is a thing. If I was like in middle school when that was happening, I would be like, can you really shift?
Are you getting the kitty? He's getting the kitty. Are you shifting right now? Woo-wee, it stinks in here. Are you shifting?
I just shifted in the stench dimension.
Get this fucking idiot out of here. Because you're in and you're out. You're stupid. Oh my god, he's literally going to chop the cat in half. Go. Get out of here. Come on. Dude, she's killing it right now. Thanks, Dylan. All right, the kitty has been eviscerated. Obliterated, if you will.
I guess we're restarting the episode. Thanks a lot, kitty.
Into the bin.
There's another one wasted.
Another one bites the bin. Wasted. Another one fucks, and another one sucks.
Another one fucks my ass. That would be if he was being honest about his homosexuality. Another one bites the dust is like
that song.
It's
sucks,
maybe
dude.
The worst Queen song.
They're all bad.
All of their famous ones are the worst ones. Their deep cuts are a lot better.
Except for Fat Bottom Girls. Fat
Bottom Girls is pretty good.
That is a fucking
She was such a naughty nanny. She's a bad nanny.
Yeah.
She was having sex with children. That is a naughty nanny.
We stand a naughty nanny.
Naughty nanny.
Naughty nanny.
Naughty nanny is like a Star Wars character.
Naughty.
This is the new character, Naughty Nanny. No, that would be if George Lucas. I wish George Lucas was still in control.
I wish George Lucas was dead.
I miss George Lucas.
He's a funny guy.
His movies are bad, but
he's
in very funny
guy.
ways.
Have you seen that video of someone like filming a video on the street and then George Lucas just walks in the background?
That sounds familiar. I'm sure I've seen that.
It's so funny.
What do I even type in?
George Lucas background.
George Lucas
in the background.
In the background.
Love. Yeah, there it is.
I've seen this. Wait, is there sound to this? Oh, there is. I just got it way turned down.
There he goes.
By George. Why is he always dressed like that?
I like his fit.
He has
is
like
cool.
one shirt.
I love it. He's like.
It is a good fit.
He's like if grunge was old.
George Lucas is pretty grunge. It was Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and George Lucas.
I agree. You know what? Movie what are you doing right now? No. We're doing some AI generating.
Typing in George Lucas grunge band.
You know what movie I watched a bit of the other day?
What?
It was 10 Things I Hate About You.
I've never seen that.
You're shitting me.
I haven't seen
You've
it.
never seen 10 Things I Hate About You?
What is that? With Joker?
Yeah.
Joker's in that one. I saw a little bit of it in the park because it was playing on a big screen
what
and I
the
walked
fuck?
past it.
That's so crazy.
So I've seen like half of one scene.
God, that's actually one of the movies I've probably watched the most. Or seen the most times. I've rewatched.
I don't want to watch
many
it. It sounds too negative.
No, but it has ska in it.
Oh, never mind.
Well, it's okay, but so
Touche.
It's like the early '90s, and it's filmed in Seattle. Okay, that's so fucking cool.
Oh hell yeah, bro!
Yeah,
George Lucas
and Nirvana.
This is the only time I've typed in name, genre, band, and it's come up with something good.
That's actually sick. There
Which one's George? Is that George?
I think that's George. There he is.
He looks kind of like he's playing piano in this.
I think he is. That looks like MTV Nirvana Unplugged, and he's playing piano.
I like this one.
That one's so sick.
I like his weird eyes in this one.
He's fucked up, dude.
He's got kind of weird, like, he looks like a Jim Henson creature.
He does. That's cool. That looks like Zach from the H3 podcast on the left there.
Yeah, that's just Elton John.
That's Elton John. The top left is kind of epic.
Yeah, let's save that one. Let's put
but
that
anyways,
one in the bank.
so the majority of 10 Things I Hate About You, Sean, Seattle. I think the high school is like actually in Tacoma. So there's a prom, and there's a ska band playing at the prom, and like no one was fucking into ska in Seattle in the 90s. Like ska was a thing at that time, but not in fucking Seattle. So nice try. It's kind of sick though. Like that I wish a ska band played at my prom. I didn't go to prom, so I don't even know. Maybe a ska band did play at prom.
Maybe. Could have happened. Yeah, I didn't go to prom either.
Oh, well.
Everybody was like, "You have to go. You'll regret it for the rest of your life if you don't go to prom." No.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care that I didn't go to prom.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It would have sucked. It would have. I've already been to high school dances. It would have been exactly the same.
You could have got fucked and sucked.
I could have fucked. I could have went down on a girl. I could have been like this.
Not too much tongue though.
Yeah.
Holy. Get some lip. How movable are your lips? You got. Can you wiggle them?
What do you mean wiggle?
I don't know. I'm just saying things. I don't know.
You got the Paul Joseph Watson lip?
Yeah, I do.
Big honking.
Big fucking leeches, dude. That guy is a fucking muscle on each of his lips.
Was that the last comment etiquette where he was doing that?
The Joan of Arc.
The Joan.
That was a good video.
Man, Eric's got to be one of the funniest guys on YouTube. He's a good guy.
He's the funniest guy alive. Here's the channel I was watching for the longest that I could not believe was at 1 million subscribers. And he just hit 1 million subscribers this spring.
People are sleeping.
People do be sleeping. He was in Creator Clash.
He was in Creator Clash. How do you feel about Creator Clash 2? I don't know if I'm gonna be as excited.
I'm not. It's like it's funny as a one-time thing.
I've blown my load on it. I don't know if.
Now
I'm sure a lot of people are still gonna keep up with it, but I don't know if I'm game for a second one.
It's just keeping up this culture of like, okay, this YouTuber gets fit, see them box.
Yeah,
like, who cares?
The YouTuber boxing thing is like that. The Creator Clash is the best it could have been. It was already like becoming a thing at that point. And now it's like really a thing. Like there's a lot of events now.
I don't care.
Yeah, I think it should rest.
It's stupid.
I do, but I mean, if the next one is like done the same as the first one, like I'm still like I don't have anything against it. Like that's how a YouTuber boxing thing should go.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm interested.
I mean, it's just like sad and.
Is that thunder or somebody banging something?
I think that's someone banging.
No, that's thunder.
No way.
Thunder.
Is that thunder? Is it thundering right now? Google Spokane weather right now. That sounded too weird.
Thunder.
Was that thunder?
Real-time lightning map.
Okay, well.
Lightningmap.org. Use my position. Zoom in, enhance. We're
that's
zooming in on Edmonton.
That's okay. No, zoom out. Okay,
this is too slow.
Go down to Washington, you fucking idiot.
Oops. I was discombobulated. I thought we were in America.
What the fuck
here,
are you doing?
Like, what's going on?
Spokane's right there.
I've found it.
Yeah, there's no lightning here. Wait, zoom in. What does that say?
What? Oh, that's just the name.
Why is the road red?
It's just got the big names. What indicates lightning?
I think there'll be like a marker.
Maybe it's not really real time. It might have to update.
I don't think that was lightning. I think it was like a dump truck picking up your dumpster or something.
What, at this hour?
Yeah.
At this ghastly hour?
At this godforsaken hour.
Ghastly. Wait, is that a lightning? Okay, that's a lightning.
That's a lightning.
That's definitely
a lightning. See those red dots? There's some lightning for sure. That's lightning.
Babe, those red dots are just lightning.
Girlfriend dies from syphilis.
Oblivion NPC having sex with someone with syphilis. Yeah.
I hate that, man. That sucks. Ugh. Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's one. Wait, what is
What
that?
is that?
Okay, that's one.
That's one.
That's one. We could have heard that.
No.
How close does lightning have to be?
It has to be actually pretty. Last week when I was taking the bus home after the podcast, there was a big thunderstorm like out in like Airway Heights, and I could see it while I was like riding the bus all the way home. There's like lightning flashing, but like when I could not hear it at all. Not that I was waiting for the bus to come, and I was watching, and like there was like continual lightning flashes, and I couldn't hear it, but it was crazy.
Crazy lightning.
So anyways, these nuts. So you want to talk about it?
Which thing?
After Earth.
After Earth.
Well, first of all, we said goodbye to our dear friend Anthony, friend of the pod. Who
so long.
Farewell. Goodbye. See you later.
Goodbye.
He's off to chase better things in Linwood, Washington.
Linwood.
Yeah, straight out of Linwood.
Not actually in Seattle.
It's a whole other place.
See,
Linwood.
that's what I was saying. Is I would never choose to live in Seattle again, but maybe
you'd live in Linwood.
Maybe somewhere nearby,
okay,
so I could go and visit.
Yeah.
If I felt inclined.
Yeah, but Linwood is just.
I want to
like
live in the
suburbia.
Deer Park of Seattle.
Well, I think the Deer Park of Seattle is probably like Bellevue.
Yeah, I don't know.
That place.
I don't know
big
Seattle
city,
very well,
sucks,
aside from the route I walked from my apartment to the college, and also to the Blick store.
Okay.
And also to the hospital when I was breaking out in hives.
Whoops. Sorry. Anyways, so goodbye, Anthony.
Bye.
We wish you well.
We're going to stay at your house when we go on tour.
Okay, yeah.
Worm Zone Live.
Worm Zone Live, coming to you live.
I don't think I would watch Worm Zone Live.
I would watch Worm Zone Live. It'd be great. I'd go way crazy. I'd do it naked, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, we hung out with Anthony and said goodbye last weekend, and then we had the brilliant idea to watch the movie.
Watch the movie.
After Earth, starring Will and Jaden Smith. And the guy who played Pam's previous love interest in The Office.
Ah.
I don't remember that guy's name, but I do know he goes, "Hey, Halbert." I love that.
Yeah, he was in that, basically playing the same character.
He was. He was
just
like
down in the warehouse watching over the Ursa.
The Ursa. Anyways, that movie fucking sucks.
It's one of the worst movies.
I've seen bad movies. I've seen worse movies, and that movie is somewhere in there for sure.
The only thing that really, I mean, there's some like funny parts, but the only thing that really makes it watchable is that they make the baffling and hilarious decision to give everyone a future accent because it takes place in the future.
But you say everyone loosely because
people have different takes on it. Some people go hard on it, and some people.
One person goes very hard on the future accent, and everyone else, they kind of have it.
Yeah. Well, for most of the movie, there's only two characters, and that statement is still true.
It's still true.
That one of them's going hard and one of them's not.
Okay, because Will Smith's whole character is that he's like learned to like transcend and like block out emotions. Ghost. Yeah, he can go. He's going ghost.
Yeah, he doesn't feel fear.
And he doesn't, or like he knows how to like hold back his emotions.
He's supposed to be able to block out fear, but the way he plays that character is he's just like kind of a weird dick.
Yeah.
Who just pouts all the time and is also autistic.
Yeah, and just sitting there frowning while he's trying to help his son.
Take a knee. Take a knee.
And so like your character interaction is that versus his son who's like, I'm not a coward.
I'm not a coward.
I'm not a coward.
The accent, I would, if you imagine a
I was in the box
between JFK, a foghorn leghorn, and a baby. It's somewhere right in the middle.
Yeah. It doesn't sound good. It makes you lose investment in these characters because they're such like a fucking like a hyperbole of themselves. Like it's just so what's the word? It's they're just like a parody of like the character they're trying to play. Like it's so stupid.
I think it would have been funnier if like the world builders behind the accent were like, okay, well, like Mandarin is the most spoken language, so in the future everybody's gonna have a Chinese accent.
Okay.
So if they had, like,
Jaden Smith was doing a Chinese accent.
Jaden Smith doing like a Chinese.
Yeah, that's
accent.
what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, okay, the world building is so stupid.
Barely
it doesn't
existent.
fucking exist. Like, there's like a half minute intro in the beginning that's like, this is the future. This is what it's like. There's these guys. Here's the main characters.
There's one line that explains what the Ursa was, and I like made a joke during that time, so I don't know why the Ursa exists.
It's like they show in the beginning, spoilers for After Earth, by the way. They show in the beginning, like, okay, so humanity had to leave Earth because it was stinky.
That's and by the way, that's like such a half-baked theme of the movie.
Yeah,
too,
it doesn't.
Like
the movie is
the
called
environmental
After Earth,
aspect of it is like, oh, like I get they were trying to be like, oh, we treated the Earth bad, so it fought back, but like they barely touch on that at all. It's just kind of in the background the whole time.
Yeah, but so we'll get to that. So the intro is like, so they left Earth and they went to like colonize space or whatever, and they get to this planet, but oops, there's also aliens there. And then it just like doesn't like talk about like how they interacted with the aliens or anything. It's just like they made these creatures to kill us.
Yeah.
And then that's the Ursa. They created this creature.
And it's so dumb that it's a genetically engineered creature to kill humans. And the only way it can see a human is if you're scared and it smells your pheromones. Like, just fucking give it eyes. Why
I don't know.
Like, you designed this creature to kill humans. Like, why make it so it can smell like
but also
hair?
You know nothing about this alien culture.
Yeah.
Like, they can create this
literally
genetic...
one line mentions the creatures that created the Ursa.
So it's like this advanced culture that, like, can create this creature. They don't do anything but, like, sick the creature on. It doesn't show the aliens, just the creature they created.
The Ursa.
The Ursa. It makes no sense. And like okay, so about like the Earth is like so then they're like, Will Smith and his son are on like this trip through space and they hit a fucking meteor storm or whatever.
There's a graviton buildup.
Shut up, I don't care.
Then Will Smith goes to the cockpit. I have to explain this because
explain it.
Because three things happen that seemingly have nothing to do with each other. When they could have just picked one to crash the ship. So there's a graviton buildup. He senses it with his graviton sensor that he has.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the cockpit.
No, the people piloting the spaceship don't have that.
No, they don't know. He goes to the cockpit. He goes, "There's a graviton build up," and then they go like, "No, there's not," or whatever. And then like the gravitons build up, and then they go back down. They're like, "Oh, thank God, that was a close one." Then meteor storm.
Yeah.
The ship has no defense against this. The
For
ship
some
gets
reason.
fucked up. Then they are at Earth. Well,
that's where they have to crash land. But there's this compute. Okay, this was one of my favorite parts. This is the future. Everything is so advanced. Everything's so cool. They have a computer system to see how dangerous the planet is, and it like reads on screen, hostile, do not go.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Will Smith and Jaden Smith should have been arrested at the end of the movie because it says it's against the law to go here because it's too dangerous. So that's a plot hole.
Well, ding! Because everyone else died besides them. Spoilers. The entire crew
convenient.
On this plane dies.
Except the main characters.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, like, upon trying to land on the planet, the ship just gets shredded apart immediately.
And then so you look at the crash zone, and there's like there's fucking toilet paper.
Yeah,
everywhere.
the crash ship looks nothing like the ship in space.
The ship in space is this shiny metallic. Like, it looks like a spaceship. The remnants on the planet looks like fucking cardboard and styrofoam and toilet paper.
Just imagine a toilet paper roll. This is not an exaggeration or a metaphor. That's actually what it looks like.
It's actually, for real. Literally insane. So So it never says it's Earth, but it's Earth.
Well, no, they say it's Earth.
They do?
They say, yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
It's one of those things where there's one line.
Yeah.
It's Earth.
Okay,
they say every creature has evolved to kill humans, which turns out to be just a bullshit thing.
Yeah, okay, I'm getting to this. So, yeah, the movie tries to be smart and, like, have, like, metaphors of how, like, there's, like, this thing that, like, Jaden is reading Moby Dick.
Yeah, what is the thing with the whales? The whale thing is a motif throughout the movie.
It is.
That has nothing to do with anything.
That's what I'm trying to say right now. It's like they try to like there's like supposed to be a metaphor there where like something is like the white whale.
Yeah, usually like with Moby Dick, it's like a guy chasing after something to his own detriment or whatever.
And so, but
Jaden
I think
the movie
is getting, like chased by the Ursa.
I think literally the movie's use of Moby Dick is just to be like, there's a whale in that book.
Yeah. Because there's an end scene where they're flying away, and so it shows that like the Earth has healed. Look at all these whales. It's like that fucking scene in the Avengers. Have you the Infinity Wars where like Captain America's riding his motorcycle across the bridge and then he gets to Avengers HQ and he tells Black Widow, I saw whales in the Hudson River today.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because Earth is healing after the after the population.
I guess maybe
Thanos was right.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just the whales are a symbol for nature.
It's.
I guess.
Then there's
it doesn't go anywhere.
Then there's like the being hunted thing, and it's like it's. But okay, but so
maybe ghosting is the white whale.
Maybe. So it's turning black. It's cool, but I don't like it.
The fucking his suit is. Here's the main theme of the whole movie is every single thing in the movie doesn't make sense, like on a factual level and also on a movie level.
Oh no!
The fucking suit
changes color based on like
all it does
your
is
safety.
change. All it does is change color. It doesn't protect you. It can like sense dangerous situations. Yeah. But it doesn't change to protect you. It just changes its color.
It turns black, saying like, "Look out!" And Jaden Smith is like, "Dad, my suit turned black. I don't know why. I'm scared, but I like it." Yeah. It doesn't make.
I like it, but I think it's bad.
Yeah,
it's one of the best lines.
Yeah,
the attempts at humor in the movie.
It's not even humor.
It's like. It's not like Avengers jokes where you groan because it's like winking at the audience. It's just it's like
not well written.
They tried. It's like it was written as like this is supposed to be kind of a lighthearted line, but it's not really delivered that way. It's just delivered matter of factly, and it's not funny to begin with. So it's just kind of awkward.
Okay, but so let's get back on track here. So the whole thing,
it's so dense.
It's so dense. But so like the line when they land there, and he's like, "Y'all be careful, son. Everything on this planet is evolved to kill humans."
Immediately meets a creature that's not evolved to kill humans.
But here's the thing. Humans have been off of this planet for God knows how long.
I mean, literally
creatures
not enough time to evolve, first of all.
The thing is, also, but then creatures evolve at a much higher rate in like an undisturbed natural environment where there's not something like humans. So if they evolved to be against humans, as soon as humans are gone, it's not going to be a priority for them biologically.
If we're going to say, like, I'm assuming this movie does not take, like, a place 1,000,000 years in the future, right? So if we're just going to assume that over the course of, like, I'm assuming, like, a few hundred years, animals all evolved to kill humans, like, they would have been unevolved by the time that these characters got back.
like animals generationally like adapt to threats and lack thereof. That's just basic evolutionary biology. Like
this line is just thrown out when they land on the planet, and it has no bearing on it. It doesn't make sense logically. And also in the movie, the animals are not evolved to kill humans.
Because they're just regular fucking baboons.
He just says it.
Yeah. So he encounters this like group of baboons, and yeah, they try to like attack him.
Yeah.
But it's just like this group of feral baboons. They're gonna try to attack you.
Literally, first animal he meets is just a tarantula. It climbs on his hand, and he goes, "Ah, a tarantula!"
Yeah.
And then, like, after that, he sees, like, 5 more animals, one of which even tries to kill him.
Okay, wait, so there's giant flocks of birds. Okay, whatever. There's bison. Off in the distance. They don't immediately, like, alert and try to swarm him.
Yeah,
so that's...
There's a lot of herbivores on this planet where everything's evolved to kill humans.
See, and then there's another thing. So there's a lot of herbivores, but then there's also a lot of apex predators for some reason in the same area.
They're evolved to kill humans.
They're evolved to kill humans, which aren't there anymore. Remember that.
On the planet.
But then he, like, gets in... So he's chased by these baboons. And they don't swim for some reason, so he gets in the water.
They don't even go an inch into the water.
But they're evolved to kill humans, no matter what. But they won't swim after one. But then he gets like a leech on his hand that like poisons him beyond.
The leech is the best, the closest it gets to killing him.
Yeah, and then so let's okay, I'm gonna ignore one thing. I'm gonna ignore the temperature thing to keep talking about the creatures. We'll get to the temperature thing in a sec. I know. So after the leech incident, he gets to a fucking waterfall. And
the leech scene is very funny.
The leech scene is hilarious. He's like,
we won't get into shocked. Oh yeah, he wakes up, he goes, that sucked. It's one of those lines that's meant to be funny, but it's not funny, and it's not delivered funny.
No, it's not. But then so he gets to a waterfall, and his dad's like, you're not gonna make it, son. And he's like, I'm not a coward, And so he jumps off the fucking cliff. And then a giant fucking, like, harpy eagle.
Wait, can we talk about how that's... the thing... Literally nothing makes sense. But this scene doesn't fucking make any sense either.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, he breaks some... you can't breathe the oxygen on Earth anymore. You have to inhale these asthma canisters to breathe.
Which makes no sense because it's a healed planet free of pollution. And it's not completely like tropical or anything.
The animals and plants have all survived, but humans can't breathe.
There's normal size animals so they're like oxygen intake rate would be the same as if humans were there. So like why can't humans breathe?
The only thing that would make sense is if like the Earth is poison because of like that's the only thing that would make sense. But that's not how it's presented in the movie.
It's not presented at all. It's just like you have to drink this.
You run out of oxygen. Yeah. Anyways, he doesn't. So it's like, okay, he has only 2 oxygen. 3 oxygen isn't enough to walk down the cliff and get to. The main conceit of the movie, by the way, also doesn't make sense. He's trying to get to the distress beacon in the tail end of the ship.
In the tail of the plane, yeah.
Will Smith is in the front of the ship. The computer still works. Everything still works in the computer, but that can't send a distress beacon.
Yeah.
You have to specifically use the distress beacon sender machine,
in the tail of the plane.
Which is in the tail of the plane.
Yeah.
They had one in the front, but it broke. But there's another one in the tail.
Maybe the only one. We don't know.
Anyways, so he can't walk to the tail, but he could do like a jump glide thing to get to the tail with enough oxygen.
It would take less oxygen to do that.
Yeah, it would take less. He can make it in time for that. But Will Smith thinks that his son can't do it. He's not strong enough. He won't make it. So he says, just mission aborted, come back. Like,
and the language. Okay, but wait. The language he uses for that, it's like, this mission is at abort level. And I was just like, I don't like that. That's not good. Don't say that. I don't like
this. This is an abort tier mission. Yeah, but like, okay, so you are crash landed, your legs are broken, you're stuck in the ship, your son is the only one that can go get a distress beacon.
Let him fucking do
Just fucking try, because the other option is you die anyways. Like, why would he abort it? Even if you think your son is gonna die, like...
even if you think your son's a little pussy.
Even if you think he's a pussy bitch, you can't jump off the cliff. Like, fucking, if he dies trying... Same outcome.
Yeah,
like, why would
I
you not? Okay. Anyways, moving on. I need to highlight how literally nothing adds up in any way in this movie.
It doesn't. and then so he ends up jumping off the cliff like, "Fuck you, Dad."
This is the best Jaden Smith dialogue in the movie because he's screaming, his voice is breaking, and he has the Foghorn Leghorn accent.
I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. It's insane. But he jumps off the cliff. Instantly, a fucking harpy's eagle like fucking locks onto him, and
he also uses water to try and get away from this too. The animals just hate water.
Yeah, he like dives through a waterfall, and the eagle's like, "Oh, fuck that!" But then it circles around, comes back. He gets knocked out. Enough. He wakes up in the fucking nest with, a little classic trope. He gets like a little bird nibbling at him. He wakes up like, "Huh? What's going on?" Okay, so like, remember how we talked about like there's so many herbivores? Somehow there's a million. This is able to sustain so many apex predators. Okay, never mind the bison herds that a group of apex predators could easily feast on. They are targeting this one bird nest for an easy meal. This group, I'm saying there's like 10 of them, of these like Siberian fucking tigers.
Still like just
a giant bird. And like, yeah, let's not forget about the giant group of baboons. Okay, whatever. So he's in the nest, and just like instantly, he sees this group of fucking like saber-toothed tigers like trying to get into the nest. And the mama giant bird who dropped him off in that nest is like freaking out. And like he's fighting off these tigers in the nest. He's like, he sees the babies and he's like, "Get away from them!"
For no reason. Get away from them. He just likes them because they're babies. Let's ignore the fact that they were like trying to eat him or whatever. I don't know. Maybe
I'm not in his mind,
I
don't know what's going on in there.
He just likes them a lot.
He likes them a lot.
Get away from them.
So he wards off the giant cats. And but then he sees that, oh no, all the baby birds didn't make it. So he's walking away from the next nest. He sees the mother bird mourning over her lost children. And then let's hold there for a minute, and then let's remind us of a ridiculous thing of this planet. The temperature thing of this planet. So Will Smith, when they crash land, he tells his son before he heads out, "Be careful. It gets down to freezing every night on this planet. You can't survive. But there's geothermal hotspots, so get to one every night." Because those are everywhere.
This is another thing that doesn't make any sense on a logical... Like, there's no explanation for it. Okay. It just is the way it is.
Okay, but so the area they land in is like a lush Pacific Northwest-esque
It's a rainforest.
But it gets down to below freezing.
Everything freezes over, covered in frost every night.
I don't care what bullshit sci-fi explanation you come up with.
Like
those vascular plants would not survive going to absolute zero every fucking night.
Like the most they do to try and show that how this would happen is like the plants like fold up before night comes. Like
some plants do that.
Like, come on, like make the plants like look like a different type of plant or something.
In desert environments, it does get below freezing a lot during the night, and so like, but do you see lush green plants in fucking deserts? No, it's plants that have adapted to that environment.
Looks like a regular ass rainforest.
It's just a regular. There's no way scientifically, botanically, it makes no fucking sense. Also, these massive apex predators, you see the fucking bird's nest. How do those baby birds fucking live through it makes no fucking sense. And so like, so then
everything would have to live by the thermal vents in order to sleep every night.
Which makes
it's
no
another
sense.
thing. It doesn't make sense logically, and in the logic of the movie, it still doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. And so after his bird and cat encounter, he's like, "I can't get to a geothermal vent in time." And his dad is like passed out from like blood loss or whatever, and so he just
jerked off too fast and he passed out.
And so Jaden like, he falls asleep, and then And then, and also somehow Will Smith has had camera vision everywhere this whole time.
Yeah, they have like a throwaway line about how the backpack like basically just has like a VR camera around it, so it can get like any angle.
Yeah.
It's like a throwaway line. It doesn't really explain it.
But so you see, like, Jaden Smith's passed out body in, like, the frosted over plants before nightfall getting dragged away. And then he wakes up in, like, a comfy little, like, grass, like, burrow. And you're like, how did that happen? So Jaden Smith miraculously recovered from frostbite, climbs out of the hole, and finds the fucking bird, the giant fucking bird, dead on the ground.
The bird
saved him. No. Every creature has evolved to fucking kill humans. Yeah. But this one, you saved its baby. It couldn't even tell that you saved its babies.
The babies all died. Literally, the babies all died.
But this bird has the cognitive knowledge to know you tried to protect them, to try to save you. It makes no fucking sense.
That Jaden, like, mildly attempted to kill a creature, which also killed its babies, that it decides to sacrifice itself to save him.
That makes no sense, especially on a planet where food resources are low. Like, it's this completely natural environment. A fucking apex predator like that would not fucking risk its life to save a human that it's designed to kill? What about that makes sense?
No part of it. It's a ridiculous scene.
And Jaden Smith doesn't even have anything to say about it. Yeah. He's just like, "Oh, bird dead."
Shit. As soon as it started showing the bird in a sympathetic light, I think everyone in the room was dreading, like, "Oh no, it's gonna come back and do something stupid," and it did. It did.
Did I say that? I swear I said the bird is gonna save him. I swear to God, I said that. I don't know. It's so fucked up. and that's like the key, like, ridiculous points of the movie. Like, after that happens, so they were transporting an Ursa on the Ursa to, like, use for training or whatever.
Yeah, they like were studying it or something. By the way,
they said they were using it for training.
I don't know. It's another throwaway line.
It's also in a cocoon.
The important part is we just need to get it on the ship so it can kill Jaden Smith.
So it's cocoon that they're holding it in.
Yeah.
Like, breaks apart in the landing. It kills some guys, whatever. And they show it killed all the baboons for some reason. There's a giant mountain of baboon carcasses.
The fear on them too.
And so, of course, there's a scene where Jaden Smith learns to ghost when he's trying to get, he gets the signal to send off, but he has to fight the Ursa. He's bleeding on the fucking ground.
There is a detail of this movie that I find so ridiculous about the Ursa. There's a bunch of flashbacks in this movie where he flashbacks to this day when his sister was killed by an Ursa.
In their apartment building. It doesn't explain that at all.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, side note before my main point, the conflict with the aliens and the Ursa is barely explained.
It's not touched.
Like, it says there was like a war, there's clearly like a war of some sort. His dad knows how to ghost, but like at the current point in the movie, it doesn't explain, like, okay, are they still at war? Like, are they winning? Are they losing?
Yeah. There's no
details to that. Yeah. But back to the main point. Flashback, his sister is murdered by an Ursa. The way he survives is that they put him in
a terrarium
from which his fear pheromones cannot escape. Reminder, they can only see you through fear pheromones.
They have something that can contain the fear pheromones.
Why are these creatures a problem at all? If you can create environments that your pheromones can't escape from, literally just make a spacesuit with a fucking helmet.
Okay.
And nobody needs to ghost. You're already invisible.
But then so they can only sense fear pheromones. So when Jaden Smith is fighting this fucking thing, he has a wound on his hand and he's bleeding, and the creature just like walks over him because he's ghosting. Yeah. You're telling me this fucking amazing alien creature designed to kill humans can only smell their pheromones, but not fucking blood on the ground?
Again, like this is specifically designed to kill humans. But they've designed it.
I think smelling their blood is a good way to kill humans.
One specific way it can see you.
Because if you could smell their blood, you could smell them all the time. Humans are made out of blood. I mean, okay?
And this is such a baffling decision too, because like the alien civilization that made them is explained so little. Like,
it's
okay,
not explained.
Like
it's just
okay. Like, here's your movie. Your character development is that the character gets over their
being a pussy,
right? Okay, so there's a creature that can only smell fear.
Can only smell pussy.
Just make it a creature that already exists that for some reason smells pheromones. It's an alien planet. Maybe pheromones are more important on this planet than sight.
Yeah.
It smells like making it a genetically designed creature instantly makes it make no sense.
It makes no fucking sense.
It's specifically designed to kill humans, and yet it has this only one way to see them that is oddly specific for some reason.
Yeah.
Stupid!
It's stupid. I mean, you could kind of explain it away that, like, they can, like, normally see, but maybe they go into this mode when they smell the pheromones, so when that is, like, eliminated, they're kind of like, huh? What's going on? But, like, even that, like, that's not portrayed.
I mean, I mean, that still doesn't make sense for a genetically designed weapon.
Yeah. like, why not just shoot humans? Like, why do you need to make this creature?
Yeah, just make, like,
genetically
design a bug with a gun on it.
It's like, if you have the technology to make, like, a fucking...
genetically design a disease.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could make, like, a fucking, like, fucking coronavirus. Like, come on.
No, a big monster that only smells fear, and if you're not afraid, it can't see you.
Yeah.
We've decided to make the creature
and
this
it's
way.
Like, you've been warring with the humans, and so you they have this ability to get rid of that.
If you can genetically...
Don't change the creature at all. Just keep using that creature.
If you can genetically design a creature, you should be able to learn enough about human biology to, like, make something that can, like, detect a human in more than one way.
Like, detect their cringe factor.
Detect
See how cringe they are.
That would be a cool movie. The creature can only detect you if you're cringe.
Wasn't that was Attack the Block?
Oh, yeah. Did you hear making Attack the Block 2?
Yeah. I need to watch the first one.
I have it.
I really want to watch it.
It's good. I liked it a lot.
I know it's good, and I've read a synopsis. Yeah. I've seen some clips, and I know I'm gonna like it.
See, Attack the Block is an example of how to do a good monster movie, where the themes of the movie are, like, supported by the monster instead of you, like, questioning how they're related at all.
I know, like, dude, I couldn't, like, dude, like, okay, first off, I want to say, when people say, just turn your brain off and watch the movie.
Yeah. No, I hate that.
Fucking stupid.
Like, my brain is what I use to enjoy the
movie.
Dude. What are
like,
you talking
I want to
about?
think, I want to enjoy this movie. Telling me to turn off my brain, like, that doesn't mean anything. It's just, you're just saying the movie is stupid.
Like, turn off your brain and enjoy it. Like, you might as well just be, like, on autoplay on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like...
And so
a movie is supposed to, like,
you're supposed to fucking like it.
You're supposed to understand what it's saying. You're supposed to, like, understand what it's going for.
Yeah, these fucking Marvel drones are like, dude, just turn your brain off. It's another Marvel movie. Just turn your brain off and watch it.
Like, I don't know. My enjoyment of a movie totally comes from, like, knowing, like, okay, what is the point of the movie? Yeah. And then, like, oh, it's supported in all these ways that, like, I didn't expect or are done creatively. My enjoyment of a movie is not just, lights are flashing at me.
No, I know, dude.
It's like it's a story.
I know.
It's a story. You go on an emotional journey.
I did not go on an emotional journey with After Earth. Yeah. I did not.
I mean, I went on an emotional journey, like trying to figure out why anything was in the movie the way it was.
I mean, it's like I've seen some bad movies that are like bad because they're bad, but like very few movies I've seen that have like the cinematic like appeal, and they fucking suck. And that's what After Earth is. That movie fucking sucks.
The most baffling thing is it's apparently written by Will Smith. I kind of doubt that. It might have been a ghostwriter. But whatever. Yeah. It's like, okay, we're supposed to accept that this is like a vehicle for Will Smith to like get Jaden into acting or whatever. This is like his big acting movie. I'm in it too, so people will come and watch it.
Yeah.
Why did he get M. Night Shyamalan at the lowest point in his career to direct it?
Because, like, this was close to his Avatar movie.
Yeah,
like,
I think this is the next movie after Avatar.
Yeah, like, what a fucking choice, man.
I remember when this was coming out, they didn't even put M. Night Shyamalan's name on it because he had such a bad reputation that they hid his name on the advertising.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, this is my ego project for my kid.
Oh, okay. No, he did The Last Airbender. Oh no, scroll up.
This is director. Wait,
no, scroll down. There. Okay, see, he did The Happening, The Last Airbender, Devil, and then After Earth. That is not
what good. A run.
But before that, The Village and Lady in the Water, both good movies.
I remember liking Lady in the Water when I saw it.
I feel like I don't remember.
I'm scared to rewatch it because I feel like I would like it a lot less. I like the vibe. I like a lot of the stuff in it.
I remember just like seeing clips. I don't think I've seen it. I've seen like clips on TV, but like it's got Paul Giamatti.
Yeah. I love Paul Giamatti.
Me too, man.
Yeah. No, I have a feeling if I watched it now, I would get why it wasn't that well received. Because I was like, maybe middle school when it came out, or even younger, maybe.
Well, it was 2006, so.
2013, 2012, 2011, 2010, 2020.
God, Signs came out in 2002. It was only 9 for Signs.
6.
9 for Signs?
When did The Sixth Sense come out?
Oh, I was in fucking 4th grade when fucking The Lady in the Water came out.
Yeah.
It took me that long to figure that out. I'm sure there was an easier way, but...
Yeah, dude, fuck The Happening. That movie sucks dick, dude.
We're not assholes! That's a funny... I need to watch that. That's a funny movie.
That movie sucks,
M. Night Shyamalan has made some very funny movies.
No, I love him. Honestly, I love this.
I mean, I had fun watching After Earth, but only because of like...
We were there. It was an experience.
It's not one of those movies where like... I mean, there was some stuff that's just like so dumb that it's funny, but I mean, for me, it was fun just because like I'm thinking about like, well, why is this in the movie? And just the answer is I don't know. Bro, every time.
Bro, turn off your brain, dude. Just turn off your fucking brain. Just turn off your fucking brain.
Just turn off your brain. Fucking Jaden Smith fighting a baboon, a badass.
He didn't even fight him. He just ran away.
He went, and Will Smith was like, "Stand down, cadet.
Take a knee.
Take a knee." Take a bloody knee!
Take a bloody knee, ain't it?
Take a bloody knee, England!
So fucked up. Anyways, After Earth.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
If you wanna watch a movie where every single element doesn't work,
there it is.
There it is.
It's there.
Great
it's $4 to rent on YouTube.
Unironically, I have always wanted to watch it because I've watched a few reviews of it and it's always just looked like ridiculously bad to me.
I feel like we had to watch clips from it back on the podcast.
Yeah, we probably watched a couple clips.
Yeah, I don't remember why, but I feel like we did. I don't know. Pull that up.
Worm Zone After. I wish we were famous so we could just type in Worm Zone After Earth and these clips would pop up.
That'd be cool.
And we got to do it all ourselves. We can't get like an autistic guy on Reddit to sift through all of this for us for free.
You know, there's a guy out there that would. Where is he?
We gotta buy some ads on like Instagram or something.
Buy some ads on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, nearing the end. Anything else we gotta talk about? No.
I like these episodes like the last one and this one where you can fill up a large chunk of time with one.
No,
subject.
I do too. When we like get a good topic to riff on, like that's gold, baby.
We've got like maybe like 5 good apps.
Yeah. Was that like 5 out of 120? That's like a 0.6%.
Percentage.
Yeah, that's good. That's good content right there.
Are you excited to watch Andor?
No.
Are you excited to watch this a movie about or show about a character that?
It sucks.
Can you name like any character trait of Cassian? I don't even know his first name.
No, I can't.
What was his kid? Like he
was okay. I really liked Rogue One. I don't care about Star Wars anymore. Okay, I don't. I used to be a Star Wars fan. I like Star Wars. I fucking hate Star Wars now, dude.
Yeah,
just
I used to love Star Wars.
Dude, I think I like Star Wars more than you. Like I was deep, dude.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
but like. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I didn't even like Rogue One.
I loved Rogue One.
I think I only really like the effects and some of like the action sequences in it. But
I thought it was like a good, interesting story
in
the Star Wars universe.
I didn't think any of the characters were good characters.
I think they were mediocre stories. I just liked I liked the spin it took on the Star Wars universe of like a different sect of rebels. It was a great idea. I don't think it was executed perfectly, but I mean it was like an 8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. The things I am looking for in a movie, it did not do well.
Yeah, I don't know. I turned my brain off. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck that.
Yeah. I know there's some like deleted scenes or like suspected deleted sequences from that movie that I think would have made it better.
Probably.
Because like there's stuff like in the trailer or like stuff people heard like leading up to it that just like weren't in it. I think would have made it better.
I mean, and you can't tell me the Darth Vader scene at the end isn't actually like fucking sick.
I mean, the Darth Vader scene is very cool.
It's so cool.
But yeah, I mean, you know me, I'm like a big picture guy with the movies.
I know.
It doesn't tie in with the rest of the movie at all.
I know.
Like, if you didn't know who Darth Vader was, like, if this was, like, just a movie released in isolation, like, when that scene came, you would just be like, why is this guy who was in one scene earlier just, like, here now, and this is, like, the end of the movie?
I kind of disagree there. I like sometimes when things aren't fully explained. Like a movie ending like that where there's just like this big bad that just fucking wrecks shit. Like that can work, you know what I mean?
I
mean, there's not very many examples of that.
It would have to have. I mean, like, I don't know. For me, you know, I want like this structure where there's like an idea of the movie and it all ties together. So that there would have to be something around.
It's like if Killer Croc came in at the end of the Batman and just like kicked Batman's ass.
Yeah, there would have to be like some support for that, or like I don't know. There would have to be something else going on that is significant, and then this guy is also there.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like a cool lore thing that maybe isn't completely explained, but there has to be some sort of thread still.
We can meet halfway there somewhere. I think
it is a very cool scene in isolation.
Yeah. You're right.
Yes.
Something I'm kind of getting excited about is, have you ever heard of National
Lampoons? Yes.
National Novel Writing Month?
No.
So every year in November, there's like this foundation that puts out this like challenge to write at least, or I think the cap is a 50,000 word novel. And I've always known about it, and I've been interested in trying to do it. And I think this year I have a good idea that I want to do, and like the prep for it starts in like September, and so you like have an idea, and then you like through to September, October, you storyboard and work on it, but you can't start writing it until November, and so you have to write the whole thing in the month of November, and you can like submit it, and then you can like win. And I don't want to give like spoilers like publicly. I'll tell you about it, my ideas later. But I have a very I have a cool, interesting like neo folk like horror thriller kind of idea I want, because I've been very interested in that, and like I've been concocting something. I've been really wanting to write, and I need something to push me to write, and I think this is finally the time I do something.
I would potentially be interested in that, but I'm trying to pare down my number of interests right now. I think the next thing I want to really knuckle down on is my little RPG I've been working on for years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want you to continue. Do you think you'd ever write something though? Would you write like?
I think I'd rather do a comic book, because I something I found is I'm very bad at like just trying to just like describe like literally like actions that are happening. Like I don't know.
Dude, I know.
Like I don't have like the vocabulary. Like even like stuff like, okay, so I have this image of a guy jumping over like this like particular sort of thing, but it's like I don't know like the word for that thing.
Bro, dude.
I don't know like the words for like different types of geography.
Okay, you know, I literally have a degree in the English language. I tell you, like writing action is like the hardest thing to me.
And like so many specific things come up, and it's just like I don't know how to say that this is happening.
Yeah, I really think someday when we're able to do more free time projects, I definitely think you and I can do like a graphic novel that like I write and you draw. Like I think that's something we should do at some point.
It's a lot easier for me to like just draw what's happening.
Yeah, and I'm a concept guy, you know? I got the concepts, but
I'm an ideas guy.
Yeah, anyway, so I don't know, maybe I think I'm going to try to do it, and so look forward to that. I'm also really trying to record some music soon. I'm trying to quit my job. I'm hoping my grandma died on Monday, by the way. I don't think she would have loved Dune. So I'm going through a lot right now, and I think this autumn, I think things are gonna change. I think change is gonna come. I can feel it.
Change is gonna come. How's that song go? Down by a river.
I don't mind the sun sometime. The images it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugar and softly spoken lies. You never know just how you look.